Hello. If you are new to my channel, my name is Samantha and I have CRPS. And if you don't know what that is, you can check out one of my other videos explaining that into more details. But the gist of it is I have chronic pain in my left leg, starting from my hip all the way down to my feet. And it basically causes my nerves to be super sensitive and a big pain in the butt, literally some days, because I'm getting tons of cramps and nerve pain in my buttocks. So I have decided that I've been doing this channel all wrong. I love that it's very educational. I love that I get to come on here and just share my experience. But I was stalling for a bit. I really couldn't figure out the kind of flow I wanted to do on this channel. And then it hit me. I can vlog. I mean, literally just come on here and tell you about my week. Let you know some updates and things, and if I learn anything new or if I have any new tricks for you guys, because I'm constantly researching CRPS. And even though I've been dealing with this for 17 years or so, it kind of feels like I'm learning new things every day, which makes sense because doctors and medical research is still being done on CRPS, or formerly known as RSD, chronic regional pain syndrome, or regional some oh, I don't remember what the S stands for. But anyways, I decided I'm just gonna vlog, tell you guys about my life, let you guys know what's going on, anything new and exciting or whatever. So here's some updates. Since I last recorded, let's see, I went shoe shopping. So that took 2.5 hours. And I went to several different shops. My mom came with me because my husband already agreed that he wasn't coming with me this time because it takes forever. And it's not because I am picky about the kind of shoes I wear. To be honest, at this point, I was just looking for something to keep my feet warm, especially with the weather getting colder, right? So my mom went with me, and honestly, I had some high hopes because we were going to go to several different shoe stores, or shoe places, I should say, and check them out. So, um, my mom's been a fairly new to this whole thing. Um, she understood that I was in pain and I had something, but she was never really in it, or and she really didn't get to experience the lows of CRPS, those days I have a flare up and I really can't do anything. Because when she came back into my life, I was pretty much in this mindset of, I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to conquer the world, whatever. So we went shoe shopping, and the thing that bugged me the most about taking my mother is, one, she just didn't understand. And that's what I love about having this channel open to anybody with CRPS or experiencing chronic pain, period. Like, it's not just for us CRPS survivors or warriors or whatever you want to call us. It's for anybody dealing with chronic pain. But sorry, I spittled medications. So yeah, so she just kept telling me that I was being too picky. You're being too picky. Don't worry, your leg will get used to it. Oh, go ahead and buy this shoe if you like it. It's going to be fine. And I had to keep reminding her and myself that, one, I'm not just going to buy a shoe that is making me feel uncomfortable. My feet are super sensitive. So if it wasn't wide enough, I was feeling every single piece of that fabric, or shoelace, or those eyelets, or not eyelets, those those holes in my foot at some point, and the heel would be too tight, or the arch was weird and I could feel it like I was stepping on something. The insoles were different. But anyways, long story short, I went 2.5 hours shopping for shoes, and the sales lady at the last place was doing a phenomenal job, and I'm completely grateful for her efforts. She even had me try on men's shoes because they're different. She had me try on slippers. Like, we really went the extra mile, and yeah, I left there empty-handed, sadly, because if you know that something is going to kill your foot, you also know that you never get used to it. The pain just it seems to get worse. For me, the more I break into my shoes, the more they're worn in, the more it starts to hurt because they're wearing out basically, and that comfort that I had is just no longer comfortable. So yeah. So that was that adventure. It was super fun. But my mom did get a taste of what it's like for me a couple of weeks ago. It was after the shoe shopping incident. Um I was in so much physical pain that I couldn't move from my kitchen sink. My legs were basically felt like my muscles were eating themselves. And if you have that level of CRPS where your muscles start to spasm and just contract and is, you know what I mean, like cave in on itself, you understand that kind of pain. But it kind of locked my hip in place. It started swelling up pretty badly, and I was at the point where I had to go get my children from school. So, if you haven't watched any of my videos, you are not aware that I moved to a smaller house because I just physically couldn't do the stairs anymore. It was too much for me living in a 3-story house, to basically get anything done, let alone have to climb stairs every time I wanted to use the restroom or take a shower. So we moved to a smaller house, which has been nice, but it put us in the walking distance from the school. So we were no longer on the bus route. So it means I have to walk my children to school every morning and pick them up every night. And let's just say walking is not like I walk, I exercise, I try to do my best to stay moving, but I have been getting so many steps in lately that my hip is like, when are we going to get a break, right? Because I can't exactly come home and just sit down. I have to take care of the house, right? And I tell myself, this is my little mantra, if you will, that I'm going to be in pain anyways. I might as well do the things I want to do. I might as well get things done because regardless of what I'm doing, I am not making the CRPS any worse. I sadly still don't know the triggers to my leg and what causes my CRPS flare ups, but I'm journaling, I'm keeping track, I'm doing my best. So, anyways, it was time to go pick up my children. I call my mother because she's the closest person I could think of to rush over and help me. So she comes in. Well, actually, she honked her horn at the door, and in the car, and I had to scream out the window that she had to come in and help me because I physically couldn't move at the moment. So she comes and she guides me as best she can into the car, and we go get my children. And on the way back, she was helping me back in, and she, I think, finally clicked like, "Holy cow, um, this is what you go through." And it actually kind of felt good to see have that happen because then she got to witness it. Um, yeah, I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Like, I'm just so grateful that now she truly understands. So, I don't know if you guys know this because I can't remember if I said it, but I got a 9 to 5. I had to finances. It was getting to that point where one job just wasn't working, one salary wasn't working for us, especially since we are trying to save up money because I might have surgeries coming up and I might be getting my pain stimulator or I might be getting my amputation. Like, that's all up in the air. So we needed money held back in case something um were to happen where I needed, whatever for like home aids or something, you know what I mean? So we're saving up money for that as well as for our future. We want to buy a house, one that's perfect, one that's um, more handicap accessible and easier for me to get around. So I'm super excited about all these things. So I got a job, and I have to be honest, I was super, super nervous about getting a job. It meant that I would have to find a place that allows me to wear whatever I have to wear. I can't wear jeans. I cannot wear leggings. I can't wear yoga. Well, actually, I don't know if I can't wear yoga pants. I haven't found a pair of yoga pants to actually try and see if they fit well enough to work for me, but that's beside the point. So I wear joggers. I wear sweatpants, basically. And I had to find a job that would be, one, okay with that, as well as letting me wear shoes that work with my foot without, falling and slipping or whatever the case may be. So following their standards as well as following mine. And also work with the fact that my leg can do whatever it wants, whenever it wants, and I have no control of that. And I found a place, and I'm super excited because this place is amazing. And I am just all grateful for one, the people that work there, because when they say your family, your friends, they are not lying. And usually when you hear that, you're like, oh no, it's a red flag, don't work there. But these guys have been so accommodating and so like amazing and understanding with my leg. If I'm the deli person at where I work, and so basically I make the food and I bring it out, and I make the food and I bring it out, and sometimes I can't do all of that running, like I just physically can't. And there's a lot of bending over in my job, and some days it's just like, nope, not gonna happen. And the heavy, ooh, pardon me, and the heavy lifting and everything, it was just too much for me some days. So some days I'm just like, I need assistance. Can somebody who's not busy come back and help me? And without hesitation, there's like several people going, yeah, Samantha, love to help you. Like, how can we help you? So I absolutely love it. And there was a day, the day that my leg decided not to let me move at all, that I had to call off work. And the whole reason I quit my job back in 2019 is because the mindset, the issues with, oh, I'm not able to come to work today, I'm sorry, or I'm not able to give it 100% today, and the guilt that came with that. So I learned, well, actually it was hard that day, but I I was letting go of the guilt. It wasn't as heartbreaking for me as it used to be, especially when I came in the next day and no one questioned me. No one was like, "Hey, what happened? Like you were fine the last time and now you're not fine." Like, you know. And it was so great. Like nobody was mad, nobody was like whatever. They were just like, "Hey, I hope you're okay now." And, like I don't know, they were just so understanding. And they just were like, "Hey, if you need anything today, just let us know. We don't want you to get hurt, blah blah blah." And it's like, "Thank you. Like truly thank you." And having a job like that is truly amazing. And I'm glad that I found my place in a work environment that's very, very understanding. So those are my life updates so far. I am still waiting on the evaluations to be done for my spinal stimulator. I had it done. I'm waiting for the doctor to review it and send it to my other doctor so he can review it. And once the okay happens, then we are going to schedule the testing phase of the spinal stimulator. Super excited about that, but I really want it to happen already because I am tired of the pain. Like honestly, I'm getting sick of it. Like the other day I just wanted to chew it off because I'm at work experiencing excruciating pain, and I'm not going to leave because as long as I can walk, I'm going to try my best to keep working. I start slowing down, and whew, it's exhausting, right? And yeah, the depression got worse over the last couple of months. So I was put on more antidepressants. I'm not gonna lie, having chronic pain does take its toll. I try to keep positive. I know stress really does affect the way your body reacts to the nerves, and it makes things happen that makes it actually more painful and everything. So in that case, I decided just to lean into my meditations, lean into things I am grateful for, and just remind myself that everything happens for a reason, regardless of how terrible it seems at the moment. There's a reason. Like CRPS gave me the opportunity to quit my job and start my business. And my social media business is all right. It's going well, with inflation and everything and the world being what it is. It's not as consistent as I liked, and that's why I got the job. So I'm super excited to see what the future holds. I do realize that having CPRS has also given me an amazing mindset because I am so full of gratitude. I have someone told me I have a mind, like a pure happiness about myself. And they said that if they were in this condition, that they would not be as happy as I am. And to be honest, I am that way because I have so many things to be blessed for. Um, yes, I'm in pain, but honestly, life could be so much worse. Um, I am thriving every day, and I get to make that decision for myself. You get to make the decision to be happy. And being happy just makes my body produce less of those terrible stress hormones, the cortisones or whatever, and allows my pain to be lessened. So there is something about plastering a smile on your face and just reminding yourself what makes you grateful to just be alive. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know I'm going to try and upload once a week, at least giving you an update. Hopefully we can see some progress with my spinal stimulator. I cannot wait to come on here and tell you that it's going to happen. um if it doesn't work out, we'll go to amputation, but I will let you guys know and I will keep you posted. I also, if you haven't noticed, dyed my hair blonde by myself. So you guys don't need to know about that. But anyways, I just wanted to put that in there because I'm super proud of how well I did. So anyways, talk to y'all later.